Hello, beautiful mamas, and happy Mama's First Monday to you. So, please forgive me if I sound a bit congested. So, I have been sick, but I want to make sure that I am showing up for you all because I know that the more I show up for myself, that it works out. And I know that the more you show up for you, that it's going to work out. So, I'm here to help you show up for you. Now, today is all about episode 50. We've been doing this for 50 episodes. Crazy. And let's see. So, today's title is Mom's Connection Toolbox Strategies for a Happy Family. So, first off, if you're new here, it's all about you, mama. It's about putting yourself first so that you can figure out how to be you so that you can show up for your family the way you're supposed to show up for your family, okay? So, I'm here to help you create a toolbox. I wish I had one up here. I'm here to help you create a toolbox that will give you strategies for a happy family because I've met no one ever think to themselves, oh, I don't want to have a family. I want a horrible family. I want a family that doesn't like each other. Whoever thinks that? Like really, who does? so so whenever there are problems in our family, to me, it goes back to our lack of tools, our lack of systems. And today, the problem or the opportunity is going to be building a family connection. And oftentimes we think that it's a problem that we don't know how to do it. But today I'm going to give you some tools, okay? And I promise you that if you use these, they will work out. No, you can't just use it for a day. You can't just use it for a week. You have to start making this part of who you are. And let me show you this. So, first off, building a worthwhile family connection or foundation is what I like to call it. A family foundation is your connection. It's going to require you to build a personal connection with yourself first. So, everything that I teach you about being a mom is going to always go back to you because if you show me a broken family, I can show you a broken you. There's a broken individual or some broken individuals that are making up the broken family. A broken family isn't broken with a bunch of whole individuals, right? So today it's all about helping you build your personal connection with you. So my solution, of course, the way I do it is acronyms lately, and the acronym is tools. Since I'm helping you um, create a connection toolbox and give you strategy. So with the first T, what I want you to do is use trust. And how? I want you to build trust through consistency and reliability. Like, be consistent with your family, be consistent, be reliable. Be reliable with them. And here's the biggest thing, though. First, you have to build consistency with yourself. So, this was something that I had to do. I started realizing that I didn't trust me, like my subconscious mind wouldn't trust me because there were things that I wouldn't follow through on. So, what I started doing to help me show up for other people better was I started showing up for myself better. Like, I would do something like no meat for 30 days, just do it. And I did it because I wanted to show myself that I could show up for me. So, do something similar. Like, you can say no chocolate candy for 7 days. Like, you don't have to start as big as I did. You don't have to start as big as I did. You just have to start. Okay. So once you are building your trust, you're being consistent with yourself, then you can start being consistent with your family, which is so important. Okay. And that's how you become reliable. That's how you do it. So the next one is the O. So with the O, you want organization because we fall to whatever system we have. Whatever tools you have, it's going to be the basis of what you can fix or what you can do. Like, for example, if I didn't, or the quality of it. So, for example, I like to make my own dressings and I prefer to blend them in my blender or whisk them together or shake them in a certain kind of container. But if I didn't have those things, then it would be a little difficult for me to create the kind of dressing I want to get the consistency of the dressing that I want when I make my dressing. And that's for my vinaigrettes. So if you don't have the organization, then what's going to happen is it's going to cause areas of stress that you won't know how to deal with. Is stress bad? Not necessarily. Stress is just stress. but you decide how to deal with it. And if you have some kind of organization, like in my family, I have a routine. We know how things are going to go for the most part. Yes, there are going to be times where there's not routine, but having a routine, having organization is better than not having organization. And when I say organization, physical organization, yes, but the best organization you could ever have is mental organization. And yes, your physical organization reflects your mental organization. So I say work on both of those. So organize your time with your family, how you are with your family, organize how you are with yourself, okay? What thoughts are you thinking? What are you believing about you? Like today I woke up and I was thinking to myself, "Oh my gosh, like, we are what we think. And if I am what I think, I really need to know who I truly am so that I can make sure that I'm allowing myself to think those thoughts that actually will help me be more of who I am." And so that's what I'm hoping for you. That's a part of organization. Get rid of thoughts that don't belong to who you truly are. And if there are thoughts that are going to break you down, then they're probably not the thoughts that you need for you or your family. And that's going to cause disorganization too. Okay, so keep family life organized and stress free, and not just at the superficial level, not just with the regular routine, but also with your thoughts, what you say, etc. Big deal. Okay, that's a big deal to do that. So the next thing you want to do is look at your opportunities. Y'all, this is so important. And for you all who are not Southern, you hear the Southern drawl all in me. So, opportunities. So, you want to create opportunities for bonding and growth. And I think this is so important because, like, whenever, like, I'm sure most of y'all, if you're moms, I'm sure you've 9 times out of 10 had a romantic relationship, and you know that that time was important. That time with your significant other was important. Like, time with your significant other is important, but time with people in your family is also important. It's how you grow the bonds. It's how you strengthen the bonds. It's how you grow together, and you get to learn more about each other. You get to learn how you could actually make an impact together, because we are more impactful as a people when we work together. So I believe that starting to create opportunities for bonding is so important, and it will definitely make your life more of a life that you want to live, that you wake up every morning thinking, this is a great life, because that's what you want. And I'm telling you, bonds is what creates the great lives. Like, I've never heard of a person just do everything for themselves, live by themselves, be happy. But people who actually are with other people and start working on growing those bonds, realizing that there are going to be some times where you're not happy. There are going to be some times that you're going to be stressed out. But if happiness was the key to a perfect relationship, then there would never be a good relationship. Think about it. If happiness was the key to a good relationship, there would never be a good relationship. It's not about the happiness, it's about your commitment to the opportunities that's going to grow and strengthen the bonds. Okay, so I want you to do that for your family. And the L, this is, you guys, so important. And I'm such a goofy mom. I'm a goofy person and a clumsy one, and I know that. But the clumsiness to me is not a bad thing. It actually opens up conversations and it brings laughter, so I'm cool with it. But I want you to put fun and laughter into daily life. Like, laugh often. Like, sometimes I would just listen to some funny stuff in the car just for a laugh. Like, you all do not know how important laughter is for you and your family. So I laugh often at myself with myself, and I laughed often with my family, because laughter brings something that anger, resentment, upsetness, whatever, if that's a word, can't bring you, and it brings you up. And it actually, if I'm not mistaken, I am not a medical professional, but laughter releases a certain kind of, I wonder if it's oxytocin, but it releases a certain kind of hormone or something within us that actually helps us with our well being. So, you guys, laugh often, laugh hard, and not and laugh with yourself, but also don't forget to also laugh with your family and those you care about. All right, and the last one is support. So I want you to offer emotional and practical support to each other. So look, the first thing I need you to do is offer emotional support to yourself. Like, be there with you. Feel those feelings. Like, don't just let them go for no reason. And what do I mean by that? Yes, you want to feel them, but you don't want them to be the basis of how your day goes. So feel your feelings and figure out, okay, what is this feeling trying to tell me? What is it that I really need in this moment? Because oftentimes feelings are pointing us to something we need. And it's funny because oftentimes in life we go for what we want instead of what we need. And so I'm telling you, the secret sauce here is to go for what you need, which is to offer that emotional and practical support to each other. Because almost everything we do, I'm telling y'all, goes back or is tied to an emotion. Almost everything, even some of the eating we do, is tied to an emotion. For example, Sunday dinner, like a Sunday dinner meal, for me, ties back to an emotion of, families, my family being together, my grandmother's being here, my mom being here, my aunts being here, uncles being here. I mean, just it brings something there. So what I want you to do is support yourself emotionally, let yourself feel through those things, and also with your kids, do the same thing. With your significant other, do the same thing. Let them feel their feelings, and just be there. Even if you don't say anything at first, just be there. But oftentimes I find myself listening to my kids, and when they share their emotions, it always leads back to something that's the true problem. So if you ask them, you can figure it out. But if you don't, you hold it, and your body holds on to it, and it hurts. And your body will hold on to it for a long time until you let it go. So please support yourself emotionally. Find some help if you need help, and support your family emotionally, and find some help for them if they need help. I mean, you have to. It's very important. So, speaking of toolboxes, today I have something for you all in my toolbox. This is going to be the actual resource for the month for you mamas. And this is the Me First checklist for moms. And this is going to help you start putting yourself first before you even start your day, or before you go to sleep at the end of the night or end of the day, so that you can actually be who you need to be for yourself and for your kids. Because if you're not who you are for yourself, it's going to be hard for you to show up. So I'm telling you, I want you to go to theunprofessionalmom.com and put the slash there, and then Me First checklist for moms. Go there, get that, and get started. And please let me know how that's working for you. But you have to promise yourself that you're going to do it. And what that's going to do is help you start building trust through consistency. Be consistent with yourself by at least downloading this and doing this for 7 days. I'm telling you, do that for 7 days and see how you feel. See how it affects you. See how it affects your family, because the whole key here is growth. Growth and being able to take control of your emotions, take control of your life. Because when you can have control of your life and your emotions, then I'm telling you, that's when the things work out for you. Okay. So again, theunprofessionalmom.com/me first checklist for moms. Do that, and I promise you, this can change your life. And if you feel like it, share it with someone else that you think this could work for as well. So I want to recap today because I've had you guys so long, but I want to thank you so much for being a part of this. And I hope that you have a magnificent Monday and you have a week that is full of wonder, and that you take the time to build trust with yourself, keep your family life organized and yours, to create opportunities for growth and bonding, and that you laugh long, laugh hard, and that you support yourself and your family emotionally, because I think that is so important. But in the meantime, I want you to always know that I love you to life, and I will see you all next time.